still with me. Apha kuyo ke business paradise. Yes, it is 20 minutes after the hour, 2 o'clock. And I did say in Dokokbana and Namhlanje at this juncture, I will be bringing you Miss Siyamtanda Hlobo, and she's going to be having a conversation with us. Namhlanje, before that, you have just received a song from Untando, City Zimnyama. And before that, we got Ayanda, City Lover for Life. And before that, we got Lulu Dikane, City Good Love. And right before that, we got Umavo Solomon City Uyavuta. And it is that moment. Remember, you are allowed to actually engage with us in this conversation as well. We're going to be talking what makes a successful entrepreneur. We are those entrepreneurs, and we want to always ensure we keep abreast with what we need to do. And Miss Siyamtanda Hlobo, let me give her this opportunity to greet you. Miss Siyamtanda, thank you so much for coming and welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Molo Thandi, Molo Wetunaba Pulapulbako. I hope everyone is well.
Sure. Okay. Where do you come from? The company that you come from, and I know you are also a specialist in that space once again.
So where I come from, di Kulela Apekomani Thandi. I was born Ekala though.
Okay.
Da Kulela Apekomani, da Funda Tembelihle Kwakomani. So I'm a very Kasi girl. Township, yes. I like to very emphasize on township. I'm a township entrepreneur because is
influenced. Okay,
yes.
Sure.
But my company is Eleglam Business and Digital Solutions. We focus on business development. We focus as well on ICT services. So yeah, but even though I do have clients in Queenstown, but we are based in Monty.
All right.
But right now, I think people have been seeing me on social media and
Okay. Wow. Thank you so much for coming. And I think it's quite interesting that you have just identified you come from this space, and I think also that influences in Dogbana support, advice, and to businesses that are in the area with an understanding of the space itself. Now, obviously, topic here today and Namhlanje is what makes a successful entrepreneur, right?
Yes.
But I want to start by checking into would you say that there is a blanket definition to success? Would you say that a one size fits all blanket definition to what success is? Okanye, would you say that we have Nabandu who say that success is relevant to a person?
No. There isn't a definition or a blanket definition to success, because Andy Timosi, as entrepreneur, right, you move on and set bigger goals.
Okay.
So when you reach that goal and people see you reaching that goal, they would say, yo, you are so successful. And yet when you don't see anything,
you still feel like, hey,
you don't feel like we
have arrived.
So I think it's different definition. I think each person has their own vocabulary when it comes to success. And, I'm running a successful business because it's different for each person.
Satisfied with a business that has 5 employees, while a person would be able to be satisfied with a business that has got 500 employees. Yeah, but I mean that these can be impaw zokuba at least because even though we are admitting that ingangafani from person to person. Yeah, but what at least should happen in the world of business. I know obviously there needs to be liwe iti. You set your own goals, I set my own goals, and we are both trying to achieve these different goals. But if someone is coming with a lens like Klambi, funding institutions or support institutions will say, I'm looking for successful entrepreneurs in the area, what are some of the things that they would look at then? Because we would be having these different definitions to what success is, but then how do we, what would you say are some of the, key identifiers, or important, not key, but maybe let's say important identifiers that I know you could actually succeed?
So I think the first thing is knowing your numbers.
Okay.
You see, once you master that in your business, I think you have a successful business. Ne? Because you know how much you are making and you are aware of it. It means that you are paying an accountant.
Okay.
Because you wouldn't just know if you are not doing your bookkeeping, right?
Okay.
Yes. So I think knowing your numbers and knowing exactly how much, because that's the information they're going to ask. Indoba, please provide us with your management accounts. Please provide us with your financial statements. And if you are a business that does not have such, I don't think you fit under the category of being successful.
Sure.
As much as you would be making money, but you are just making money to live.
Sure.
So it's knowing your numbers and having your books in order. So I think that would be the very
One of
first
the first things,
yeah, one of the first things.
And I that's interesting, but when you are starting your business, and this is something that needs to be taught along the lines, along the way down as you go. You're talking about numbers, you're talking about books, and I think sometimes entrepreneurs and businesses struggle a lot with getting to a point where I am able to discipline myself and say, "Imali business." There's always a conversation. Like a concept I always come up with, but even getting to Indobana, you say this is Imali business, and I am taking a salary from Imali business. I can't just see that money and be like, this is the money I've made, and I can then splash all of it. And I think I don't know whether it's something that you learn along the way. Does it come as a discipline, or does it come with knowledge, listening to the right people, reading the right books, listening to the right podcast? I don't know, but what would you say? Because sometimes abantu, they don't necessarily not keep books because they're tanda, but umntu nje uvele wazibona kwasa space into bana hayo too, as long as bandiyenza and I'm able to live, okanye always have a pool to pull from, a pool of money to take money from, then I'm safe.
Thandi, iqala kulaa nto yongakwazi to keep your books in order. Ne? Laa nto yobana, okay, ngoku these are the expenses that are for my business, and these are separate from my personal life.
Sure.
Right?
Okay.
So it's that discipline that you're talking about. Ndoba, okay, fine, I'm not going to touch this money. Only at the end of the month that I'll be able to take money from the business, of which will be a fixed amount.
Okay.
And then I think and also it's having the right people. I think you mentioned that. Having the right people around you. As soon as you start your business, make it a point, no too quiet that you're gonna use.
Sure.
This is my income. This is my expenses. These are the people that I'm receiving the money from. So that you even follow up on people, let's say, they bought from me go January, go kabakazi, so that you even kind of create a system of a retainer. You are going to create a retainer system. As the clients, I know that I'm going to keep them for a period of 6 months.
Sure.
That gives you an allowance. In the period of 6 months, I'm going to make this kind of money.
To predict.
Exactly. And now, this space in my lenga. Is to pay yourself first.
All right.
Yes. So this is one thing that I had a conversation with some ladies last week, and we were talking about this thing of paying yourself first. We are in the world of business that is unpredictable.
Sure.
This month I'm gonna make 10,000 rand. Next month I'm gonna make 5,000 rand. So if, let's say, it is basic 10,000 rand, and then 5,000, there's no balance. So the best way that I think maybe you can do business is have a fixed percentage.
Okay, sure.
If you decide to say that you are going to pay yourself 10%, make sure that you pay yourself 10% nyanga na nyanga.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter whether you made 10,000 rand or 5,000 rand, but when 9 dollars in doba uzamfumana la 10% wala mali. So if it's 10,000 rand, you know how much it's going to be. It's 5,000 rand. So pay yourself first and then choose a fixed amount of money that you're going to pay yourself. Because if uzaziqhelisa 10,000 rand, business yakho ngoJanuary yenza 1.2. How much are you going to pay?
Oh no, 120k in the percentage route. Sure.
And that's what you deserve because you had decided.
You bought this.
Exactly, you bought this, and that's what you deserve. So, which will be something that will also push you the next month to make double
more
that.
revenue.
Exactly.
Wow, that's interesting. I think I've never, thought about it, at a level of a percentage, because truly, income, revenue that the business will generate, as fun, where you've got, let's say 10 employees, and but these are the specified salaries. So salaries, okay, these, at least you're getting a minimum of this amount, X amount, and every month you're paying this amount towards your employees and including yourself. Really, looking at using the percentage route can probably be able to assist you. And I think it creates a lot discipline.
It does.
A lot discipline. You know what? This is a rule I have placed for myself, and so that you don't become a bit all over the place. Now, but do you think that Zikona certain traits, characteristics that an entrepreneur needs to have in order for them to be successful? I know about we've spoken about the fact that it doesn't necessarily become a blanket, and in terms definition is success, but also knowing your numbers, knowing how much you're making is important. But now let's look at traits, economic traits or characteristics that you would say, okay, at least you need to have these kind of traits as an entrepreneur.
Yes, I would.
Okay.
I know that everyone talks about passion,
okay.
But I want us to replace passion with potential.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I want your bag.
Please, that's very interesting. I've never thought about it like that, and I think explain it further, because Nyani, the word that gets pushed around a lot is passion. Yeah,
yes.
But and now what is the differentiation between passion and potential?
Passion is having love for something, you're passionate about it.
Sure.
But do you have the potential to stick to that? Do you have
as a person?
Oh, do you have the potential and capability to deliver? You may have the passion, your bag, but we are kwazu bag.
Okay.
Do you have the potential to learn and be perfect
and deliver?
So that is one thing I was actually thinking about this morning, is that we all have passion to run to run businesses, run these, eat decor, but we are going to buy some flower. Like I love everything that comes with events.
Okay.
I love hosting events, but I know nothing about decorating and all of that. And I always want my events to be,
posh,
and so I'm passionate about, beautifying things, stunning things and all of that. I'm passionate, very passionate, but I don't have the potential to deliver.
The capacity
to deliver.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. That is such an interesting an interesting, outlook on it, because truly true. And I think that is what also causes people that obabona they have a burning passion for indwetile. Once they are given the opportunity sometimes to actually, like you could create an environment as about conducive for the person to live out their passion, but I
let me tell you one story. There's a program that the company is in right now,
Sure.
And I have candidates that are on that program, right? One of the candidates has passion for technology.
Okay.
Has passion for anything that there's tech that like
innovation and all.
Breathe and live technology, but then potential, right? On the program, he could not deliver.
Oh no.
Yeah, so it's a battle. Yes, you are passionate about this, but do you have the potential and capability to deliver?
And how do you groom that? I mean, first of all, how do you even identify it? Because, someone who is passionate is almost like, I think they don't think straight in a way. Like, there's this adrenaline and this rush and this, this fire. Let me say, yeah, passion is like fire,
Yes.
that is in you, and you thinking you can do this. And how do you then, can you learn? Can you create potential? Can you learn?
You
Can
can.
you
You can create potential,
Ne?
ne? Which comes to my second attributes or traits.
That-
ne?
sure.
That you must be someone who is resourceful.
Okay.
Right? Be someone who is resourceful. I don't wanna put it in a bad way, but uzifunze. Uyabo? Like push yourself.
Sure. Oh,
Push
okay.
yourself to get what you want in order for you to fit this passion, so
Okay,
that you
okay.
have the potential to deliver.
Oh, so whatever gap that is there, be the one who is responsible for ensuring that we has valid gaps.
Vala, you get all the resources, you
Sure.
go online, uyofunda, uyofunda kwakubhakwa. Okay, if I want them to be fluffy and all of that, that's what I do. If I want to like
many, or-
exactly, if ngifuna ukudibanisa ibhaluni, this is what I do. These are the things that I need to have. Uyabo? So be someone who's always resourceful. Khangele, man ubujonga, yabo, improve yourself. I think it's all about the willingness to improve yourself and improvise.
Okay.
That's another
okay.
thing, is improvise. We tend to say, as entrepreneurs or people who are in business, just start.
Okay.
ne? But uzawuqala and not be willing to improvise, to use what you have,
Okay.
to use what is in front of you. So another thing I think, in order for you to be a successful entrepreneur, is improvising. Yabo, okay, njengoba ndizawubhaka, okay, ibisi lami ngathi alikho, uyabo. So what must I do in
To
order,
replace
uyabo,
that or
to
deal with that
repla-
situation?
Exactly,
Sure,
uyabo.
sure.
So it goes back to that someone who is resourceful. Ndoba, what can I replace this with? Okay, zizawuvaka ndoba zenziwe ngobisi olumuncu. So what must I do?
Sure.
Uyabo?
Sure.
So yeah.
Wow, quite interesting. And then, what is your take on, success in relation to monetary terms? When people say, if I have all the money, if I have in my business $1 billion, I've been able to raise $1 billion in revenue in my business, then I'm successful. What is your take in terms of aligning, money to success? Could success be in kind? Or nyani? One of the biggest factors is is the money. Yeah.
For me, it's not really money.
Okay.
For me, it's my exit plan.
Okay.
Ne? Remember, I think 2 weeks back, we spoke about a life cycle
Sure,
of
sure.
a business. And the last part is the exit plan.
Okay.
Right? Now, what is the exit plan? The exit plan is when I am actually tired of Eleglam, and I either want to sell the business or I want to franchise it.
Okay.
Imagine me having 200 stores around South Africa. I think that would mean that I'm
Success.
success.
Sure.
Not the money that I will have when I decide to sell the business or to franchise it. But
Okay. The
once
expansion
the
or
expansion that
and
I
the
would
footprint.
exactly. I
sure.
think for me that would be success. Good to know we have 200 stores.
Eleglam stores across South Africa
Yeah, you
and neighboring African countries.
Oh my God! My daughter is getting royalties. Share a legacy, not just as one store. Sekomani savalwa ke ngondawubhubha mhlawumbi uyabo.
Yeah.
No, I don't want that. I want to franchise my business, or to either sell it or whatever, but I want to have an exit plan that would mean, or that would satisfy the need of me calling myself successful. Yes.
Interesting. And lastly, do you think association affects your level of success as an entrepreneur? Association in the sense that the people that ozidibani abantu your oikos, you know, the
No.
Okay.
I have Lebu Gongulu's number here.
Okay.
So am I successful?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm
I mean,
asking.
I have my speed dial. If I can show you, you'd
I'd
faint.
faint.
You'd faint. I don't think so, because ababantu that you know that are in high places, abakosulel,
Okay.
they are just influence.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Influence, and that's it. Abakosuleli ngemali yabo.
Okay.
Lebu is a millionaire, but WhatsApp wam.
Okay.
Yabo.
All right.
So I really don't think it's about yes, being associated with people is a good thing, but I don't think it is equivalent to being successful. It's not. It's not. My coach is a millionaire.
All right.
My coach is a millionaire. So, and I was having breakfast with him a month ago.
Okay.
So,
Ayosuleli.
no.
Ayosuleli.
And then I got Porsche was up.
Yeah. Okay, so well, uchoke Siyamtanda. But before we let her go, how does one get a hold of you, Gego, for further engagement, to contact you, and to bounce ideas or to make use of Eleglam services?
I think they can call me on 082 700 2274. But if I'm not reachable on my phone, I think they can email us.
Yes.
On info@eleglam.co.za. Eleglam ke anbazi abantu baye bambhale njani, but it's just as I pronounce it. Eleglam.
Okay, sure. Thank you so much, Siyamtanda, for coming through to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Siyabulela kakhulu. Well, Mpulapuli Ufukani Community Radio, you heard it for yourself from yena ke Siyamtanda Hlobo. Yeah, interesting conversation. I think I know ile piece yokugqibela yento kokubana actually success ayosuleli mntasekhaya. It doesn't matter what kind of association that you have. You know, when you look at it manyanyan, you'll find that in actual fact ayosuleli. There is a lot of hard work that you need to put into getting your business up and running and ensuring into kokubana you do everything that you need to do to ensure into kokubana you've got systems in place, your operations are in place, you are driven, you are committed to your business. I think nyani ke sometimes siyasibena la impression into kokubana if you've got the right numbers in your phone, then automatically that means into kokubana you are set. Akunjalo ke mntasekhaya. And also looking to always improvise in your business, because this is one of the traits that you need to always have, because in business, the nature of business will always throw you so many different new things and so many different balls that you have to play emoyeni. So improviser must be part of one of the traits that you have as an entrepreneur. As well, you need to be a resourceful person that is also willing to learn. But that does not mean you have got now an excuse to say it is because of it is because I and crash. No, pick yourself up, come up with a plan B and a plan C to say, if I let me improvise and come up with a different solutions, well, different things that we could do and learn so that we can be successful.